Here is a Bryston 3B-ST. I have upgraded the power transistors with perfectly matched Motorola transistors. And then I had modified the input session, particularly the one I mentioned in a couple other videos. So basically, there's a design defect at the input. The positive side is supposed to be terminated with a large resistor to the ground so that you can have a stable output 0 voltage status. So I just add 1 mega ohm resistors, and also after putting everything together, I notice there is a damage in the power section, and this is one of the major things I want to focus today is the power supply for the preamp section with plus and minus 28 volts. So if you zoom in here, you can see this is the plus side, and you can see they use a LM317, which is the linear voltage regulator, and on the left hand side is the negative 28 volts voltage regulator, which is the LM337. So the positive side, the LM317 was toasted, so you can see the decoloration. So I acquire a new Texas Instrument LM317 to do the replacement. But meanwhile, I'd like to show you an important thing you should also do is this is very common for Bryston power amplifier. There is a resistor, so let me zoom in. In this case, the 3B-ST is in the value of 4.75 kilo ohm. You can see the one with some discoloration. That one actually consumes about 0.15 watts power, while the resistor itself is about 0.25 watts. So it's always running hot, and it affects the reliability. Eventually, the resistor gets bad and it toasts the voltage regulator. So that's how this power supply part is failed. What I'm going to do is, so I got this larger resistor. Of course, it's hard to get 4.75 because it's kind of an odd number. I got 4.7 kilo ohm, which is okay. It's just slightly lower voltage, but not much. So definitely want to have replace both the positive end, this one, as well as the negative end, this one, so that you have positive and negative perfect symmetrical. Of course, you want the resistor, you want to measure the resistor, make sure they are the same resistance. This is kind of important, I think, if you own the Bryston power amplifiers. So this is 3B-ST, is of 4.75 kilo ohm. There's a similar resistor for the 4B-ST I replaced in my other system. It was, I believe it was 3.2 kilo ohm or whatever. A similar one. That one even running much hotter than this one. So I suggest you to replace with higher wattage resistor. So you can see this is larger, right? This is a 1/2 watt and the original is a 1/4 watt. So it's guarantee you running much cooler. And running cooler, another benefit is because this resistor is very important for the output voltage. So by running cooler, meaning your resistance will be more stable and your output voltage will be more stable as well. So I will do the replacement, show you the effect. Now we completed the replacement of the resistor as well as the LM317, which is a linear voltage regulator. So let's zoom in, take a look. You can see that this large blue one replaces the original quite small with a 1/4 watt, and the large one now is a 1/2 watt. So we'll run much cooler and more reliable. And meanwhile, as I mentioned, you have to replace the one on the other end, the negative voltage end as well, just for a perfect match plus and minus voltage. I will show you the circuitry, the schematic as well, so just for your reference.